We are joined by Gabe Rockers with Edward Jones. Gabe, good to see you. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you guys for having me, and thank you for allowing me to sponsor this segment.
Of course, of course. It's a great segment to have. We're always covering important topics. Today's topic, the benefits of fixed income investment. So Gabe, can you start us off here? And so we're all on the same page. Just let us know what we're talking about when we talk about fixed income investments.
Great question. So a lot of times when we think about investments, people picture the stock market, which are ownership or equity investments. It's common to think that way because we're consistently getting hit with news about the stock market. But fixed income investments rather would be more investments tied to maybe a bank, like a certificate of deposit where we've lended our money to the bank over a specific period of time, or potentially any kind of bond instruments, whether they're treasury bonds, corporate bonds, or some other areas.
Okay, so we're talking about CDs and we're talking about bonds and those types of things. And an important thing we always hit on is that, yes, diversification of your portfolio is very important. And so that's why we kind of expand beyond just the stock market. So let's get into this here, Gabe. And what are some of those important benefits of fixed income investments?
So the three primary benefits of fixed income are, first and foremost, income. Those of us that work, get up and go to work to have a working income to be able to pay the bills. And most of us, I think, eventually dream of not having to do that someday, and it's called retirement. And so fixed income investments will generate and provide consistent income that can help us pay the bills for both need expenses and, if we've got enough, hopefully some fun and some wants.
Okay, good. So that's great. You've got you can provide consistent income with those fixed income investments. So let's go on to the next one, Gabe.
So second benefit would be diversification. You touched on it at the start, is as Mama said, don't put all your eggs in one basket. If we buy different investment instruments to complement one another within your investment portfolio, from time to time when stocks start getting worried or go down in value, the hope is some fixed income instruments could help hold things up. As not always, but generally speaking, bond prices move in a different direction from stock prices.
Okay, awesome. So it's just another great way to provide that diversity and not be leaning too much on one type of investment for your portfolio. So what else do we have?
So then third and final that we'd speak to is stability. Traditionally, bond prices, because they're meant to be a safer investment, don't move as much and quite as wildly as stock prices do. And so if you want to reduce some of the price action or price movements, or as we sometimes refer to it, price volatility on your money, bonds do a terrific job, or fixed income investments do a terrific job of providing that added stability.
Okay, awesome. So here with these fixed income investments, we're providing consistent income, expanding the diversity of our portfolio, and kind of with that, we're also providing that extra stability to our portfolio. And of course, people may have specific questions like how much of my portfolio should be at fixed income investments. That's very personal. So how can people reach out to you if they have more questions about this?
I appreciate you asking. So anybody can find any of our local Edward Jones offices by just typing in Edward Jones online. We're located on the South Belt down near the Tractor Supply and the Walmart. If anybody wants to pick up the phone and find our phone number and reach out to us, by all means, we're glad to understand more about individuals' circumstances and how we might be able to help.
Awesome. That sounds great. Well, Gabe Rockers with Edward Jones. Gabe, thanks again for joining us today, giving us this good information.
Thank you all again for having me, and I hope you guys can have a happy and safe week.
Yes, you too.